For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a five-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said, offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken fourth in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now Golden State's starting 5. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Hield is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, we've got DeRozan. Williams is out there with Foster. Then it's Zach Lavine. And it's Johnson in at the 1. What do you think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are, you know, outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to someplace the guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year.
Offensive rebound. Hield with the bucket.
Refusing to let that possession end. Buddy did a nice job fighting hard to keep playing.
Here's Johnson, and Wiseman sends it back, and they're able to recover. Here's DeRozan. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Lavine against Thompson. Now here's Lavine. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Thompson. Up and in on the layup.
Klay Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
Lavine against Thompson. Lavine, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson against Lavine. Foster dishes to Johnson. In the corner, it's Lavine. Lock at 6. Over Wiseman. Lavine's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the shot goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Lavine. Again, Lavine missing. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Curry. Healed outside. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Wiseman. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Lavine. And no good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and it seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls trail by 11. On the wing, Lavine. Passes it to Foster. Johnson outside. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
How about the athleticism from DeRozan? Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down.
Wiseman kicks to Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Down low. Here's Curry. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And so here is Chicago, down by 12. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Here's Wiseman after the made shot from Zach Lavine. And it's Kuminga, top of the key. And Curry has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Now here's Hield. 9-point game his last outing. Wiseman with the ball. Johnson's there. Here's Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Lavine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Lavine's got 7 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Porter's checked in for Williams. Mitchell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White, he's checked in for Lavine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Johnson.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's White. Guarded by Poole. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Golden State on D, leading by 12. Here's Porter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Now, here's Poole. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto. The pass to Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And the first one drops.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And so he makes both from the line. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And White kicks to Porter. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Over Moody. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul.
His second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Poole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Zeller. And it's Porter with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And here's White after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Porter, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Curry finds Poole. Curry on the wing. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's White. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Warriors leading by 19 points. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Zeller. Over in the corner, Poole. 5 on the clock. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's White. 9 points last game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 21. Nice D from Porter. And stolen by Zeller. Outside Curry. Back to Zeller. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White looking around. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Curry. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Porter. Moody the pass to Curry. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 14.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
White dishes to Foster. Kicks it to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now.
They've been sensational on the backboard.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's definitely a foul. Number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. Now here's White. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. From outside, off the mark. Here's Poole. Fires the 3. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Bulls trail by 21. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. And then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Poole at the point.
Well, they've been better. They've been good on the glass. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective in my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. No good on that. And a lot of players want to voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Good on the second free throw. Cool with it. Pass to Thompson. Healed outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Heald's got 7.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
And the shot goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Warriors leading by 20. Cool, the pass to Wiseman. On the wing, Thompson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Now here's Johnson. By Poole. Johnson can't hit. Golden State's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game. Outstanding. 75% mark.
Remarkable quickness on Klay Thompson's shot release, giving the defense no chance to contest.
The 3 from Johnson. And the ball is good. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage of this ball.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. DeMar DeRozan checked in for Foster.
For 3.
And so it's Williams who brings it up with the ball. On the pass to Lavine. Going inside. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Lavine just seems to grind down the lane.
Inside, Thompson. Nice Steve from Lavine. Chicago's gone 36 tonight, and they play fly from downtown. Well, something great we can't take it for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now here's Wiseman. He had 22 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
But what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team's style.
Now Hield. After Zach Lavine is from long range. Yes, that goes in.
Tricky there on that play as Hield had the soft floater to trick it in.
Here's Johnson. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Knocked loose, stolen by Lavine. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That three off the mark. Warriors leading by 23 to the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Mitchell passes to DeRozan. And that one drops. DeRozan's got 6 points.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on it.
Poole the pass to Thompson. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Lavine kicks to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Giants to the hoop. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson in the corner. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Assist goes to
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Lavine. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
They get it again. Now Poole. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Get up and get loud for
Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Lavine passes to DeRozan. To the paint. Curry with the steal. Inside. Here's Kuminga. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Johnson attacking. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Johnson's got 11 points.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Wiseman kicks to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Takes the 13-footer. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Back to Wiseman. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Over Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Wiseman.
Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Bulls have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach Lavine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams. Then for the Warriors, Cody Zeller's checked in for Wiseman. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Buddy Hield. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Moody the pass to Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton of things happen.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. And good that time.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Curry outside. Porter pulls it in.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Johnson wide open. He fires. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 16 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Foster's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. He dishes it to Porter. To the middle, and stolen by Zeller. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He kicks it to Curry. Passes to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. Here's Kuzma. That one off the back iron and out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Porter passes to Caruso. To the wing on the left. Johnson for 3. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Pass to Moody. Curry against White. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the Bulls. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fires for 3. Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 22. Zeller finds Curry and taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. On the wing, Porter. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Zeller passes to Curry. And it's in there. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's kind of unfair. If you're that great a shooter from distance like Steph is, and then you combine with how great he is around the basket, hard to handle.
Johnson, good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
It's Curry with the drive. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Caruso, the pass to Johnson. Lets a floater go. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Yep, that one goes.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Moody. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. With the floater. Tries to save it, and he recovers it. Zeller inside, defended by Foster. There's the pass to Moody. Just 4 to shoot. Over White. And finally, that one's good.
Moody.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
When you can generate second chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Williams. Johnson is out there with Zach Lavine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Foster in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry. Zach Lavine unable to get his last shot to go. Heel the pass to Wiseman. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to get back out.
And there's a reason Lavine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Healed with the bucket.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Johnson with the bounce pass. And James Wiseman picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Johnson, that's for 2.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
Here's Thompson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Curry against Johnson. Will it go? Off the left rim and out.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Heald. He's got 12. Here's Wiseman. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
Curry passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And something we've seen in the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Chicago calls timeout, and amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Poole's checked in for the Warriors. Wiseman kicks to Curry. Pass to Hield. Puts up a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Johnson for three. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Johnson after the Warriors pick up 3. Passes it to Lavine. 5 to shoot. And then Lavine with the jam.
The effortless vertical of Lavine. It gets off the ground with such ease on those throwdowns.
Now, here's Poole. He's tightly guarded.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Williams can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Outside, Lavine. The dish to Foster. DeRozan with it. Wiseman picks him up. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Poole. And it's Foster with the rebound. Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Tries yet again. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Curry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 20 points.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry against Johnson. It's good. He's got 22. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Curry. The Bulls getting the bucket. And Poole gets it to go.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Johnson up top, guarded by Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Curry.
They get Stephen Curry.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Foster. Mitchell comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Lavine, and it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan. And he can't hit the second. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Burns the pass to Zeller. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Caruso, guarded by Poole. Johnson outside, 6 to shoot. Back to White. Shoots over Poole, and Moody pulls it down.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Poole. Chicago grabs the miss. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Warriors. Here's Poole. Rebound by Mitchell. And Chicago shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Johnson. That shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Zeller passes to Moody. Down low, Golden State moving it around. And here's Poole for 3. And the Warriors get it back. Good on the bucket. Zeller's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
White. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 9. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the inside, here's Zeller. The shot's good. 9 points for Cody Zeller.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
White the pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the that one, no good.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Bucket is good. Kuzma's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Caruso. Outside Porter. 1:31 left to play in the 3rd. Out to White. The tray. The Bulls keep it alive.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Zeller. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Poole for 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Bulls have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Osumu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Williams. Inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Williams. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Dosunmu. No good there. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the slam by Moody.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Johnson surveying the floor. And the Bulls with another miss. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Thompson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Green. And it's Nix in at the 2. From 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into Basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Williams. Kuzma with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morris against Williams.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Golden State.
For the Warriors, James Wiseman.
Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Williams dishes to Green. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Wiseman no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Porter. And the wide open shot from Morris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Wiseman. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Morris. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now here's Thompson. Fade away. And the Warriors miss again. Green against Mitchell. Great D that time from Green.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
There were so many entertainment options these days, Brent. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Dosunmu. He feeds it to Foster, and that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Golden State moving it around. Dishes it to Heel. Here's the 3. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Green against Morris. Oh, that's blocked. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Kuminga. Misses off the right iron. The Bulls shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dosunmu. To the paint. Here's Foster. Makes it off the glass. Foster's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The pass to Nix. Green inside. He's against Morris. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Green. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Nix. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Nix. Good on the three-point shot.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Now Morris. Kicks it to Williams. Over Green. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Zeller is checked in for Kuminga.
Cody Zeller.
So it's the Warriors now. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Outside, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
For the Warriors.
And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of his team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Morris outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nix passes to Williams. Here's Nix. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Morris with the rebound. And Chicago shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. To the wing right side. Here's Dosunmu. He can't get that one to fall. And Golden State will come the other way. Williams against Foster. Williams dishes to Zeller. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Nix passes to Williams. He kicks it to Zeller. Passes it to Nix. Zeller dishes to Green. And that one good. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Morris looking over the floor. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Green inside. He's against Morris. Green, no luck. And Chicago shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Dosunmu's shot is off. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Knicks passes to Williams.
2 minutes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
Mitchell, he's jumped in for Williams.
Into the game for your Bulls. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Zeller. Now here's Dosunmu. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 1:27 left in the game. Green inside, covered by Morris. Clock at 4. Here's Knicks. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Bulls shooting poorly, just 35% so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And what a huge standout performance it was
for James Wiseman.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Knicks. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Clay. Tonight's passing was special. It looked like everybody was getting touches. How selfless is this team right now?
Well, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us champions. It's all about sharing the ball. That's when basketball is beautiful. That's when we look our best. And, you know, tonight was a testament to that.
You had heads swiveling all night, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.